Hi, I wanted to talk about holiday stress, why it's different and why it's the same. The stress that we feel around the holiday is actually the same stresses that we feel all during the year, but just highly compressed into a short period of time. Issues around food, family, finances, money, family expectations, travel, long days. These are all the same stresses that we experience through the year, but now we have them all in a short period of time. So you might find, and these stresses actually change the options that you have available to you in your life. Food. You may not go to certain functions, parties, or events because there's going to be too much food there and it's just too hard. You may not go to certain family functions and parties because cousin so-and-so is going to be there and she always triggers the same argument. There may be issues around money. You want to spend more money on gifts, but you just don't have it, and that makes you feel a certain way. Or you might have plenty of money, and there may be expectations on you to spend a lot of money. And there are rituals and traditions that if you don't participate in are going to cause friction in the family. These are things that we experience all year long. So I'd like to invite you to this idea that you can use the holidays as a snapshot and take a look at what is really stressing you out. And I would invite you to this idea as well, that you could get rid of those stressors, and get rid of that stress. Because although at the holiday it seems much more intense because it's so compressed, it is in fact in your body and affecting your health, your choices, your vitality all the time. And it doesn't need to be that way. You can let that stuff go and feel better in a much shorter amount of time than you might think possible. So a thumbnail sketch of two ways that you can use EFT tapping. One is to use it as a sort of Band-Aid, emergency triage technique. You can do the tapping just before you know you're going to go to a family event or participate in a situation where you know it's going to cause you some stress. And you can calm that stress down immediately, and you'll have a much easier time getting through whatever that event or situation is. You can also take a deeper dive, and you can use the tapping with a guide and go a little deeper and get rid of that stress, get rid of the roots of that stress, whether they go back weeks, months, or in most cases, years or decades. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing to be just done with that so that you could just go to your family gatherings and enjoy the parts you enjoy and let the part that you don't want just wash away? Sounds good to me. So as always, I wish for you a joyful heart and a stress-free holiday. And hopefully I will talk to you soon. Be well.